Good morning and welcome to our thought for the day. I'd like to read you a verse from Exodus chapter 23 and it's verse 28, and it says this: I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites and the Canaanites and the Hittites from before thee. Quite a strange verse, you might say, and yet an amazing verse with an incredible meaning for you and me this day. The little title I've given is God has his own army. God has his own army. Isn't it amazing to know that God will use who or whatever he desires to accomplish his purposes? We are told in our text he used hornets. Can you believe it? Would you think of it? Listen to the text: and I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites, the Canaanites, and the Hittites from before thee. He will drive out the enemies while we're on the way to battle. For the battle is the Lord's, but his ways are not our ways. He chooses to send hornets as his army to sting the enemy and to make the victory easy for Israel. Isn't God wonderful? And whatever battle you may be in this day, he goes before you. And I want you to know that the victory is guaranteed in Christ. For the Lord will fight for you, and if he fights for you, you cannot lose. And you shall hold your peace. All you've got to do is stand for him, and he'll do the rest. God's hornets can do more than our weapons. Who would have dreamt that God would have used hornets? But who would have dreamt that God would have used the jawbone of an ass in the hand of Samson, or a sling in the hand of David, or an ox's goad in the hand of Shamgar? We read in 2 Kings chapter 7 about 4 lepers who were at the gate, and they were dying because they had no food, they had no drink. And to enter the city would have meant certain death. They decided to move. Thank God for men who are prepared to move. Well, we must move in God. And God made it possible for them to eat and to drink, to have silver and to have gold in the city. How did he do it? The chapter tells me this, that God had caused a noise. God had caused a noise of chariots and horses, and the Syrians arose and fled, leaving their wealth, their horses, their food, their silver, their gold, and their raiment behind them. God used a noise. How wonderful is God this morning? Friends, today I want you to grasp the fact that God can frighten our enemy. Oh, we think we need so many people, we need this to happen, we need the government to change. Friends, God can use a noise. God can use a noise. Today I want you to grasp the fact that God can frighten our enemy and move him from our path that we travel on. Whatever your enemy is doing, put your trust in God and go forward. And you will find that God has already gone before you and prepared the way for you. He will take you through your trouble, through your battle, and he'll have you to say, his own right hand and his holy arm have gotten us the victory. Our victory is in Christ. What is our enemies when God is before us? How will God defeat your giants? How will God defeat your enemy this day? He's already got it in hand. He already got his plan. Trust him. God bless you. And I'll speak to you again tomorrow. God bless.